Now, let me show you something. Look at that.
Oh, you got on a mushroom belt.
Gerard, did you know your pops had a mushroom belt on?
Yes.
What's up, everyone? This is Everyday Consumer, Mikey G, and welcome to a Black-owned world. And in this video, we're going to be reviewing the Obsidian Ash Cork Belt from Wardrobe Architect. Now, this belt does much more than just keep your pants from sagging, because these are EDC belts, which stands for Everyday Carry. Some of your Second Amendment friends are going to want to check these out, because these belts are designed to help carry handguns in an open or concealed fashion. We're going to be reviewing this belt on 5 different things. We're going to talk about the look, the buckle, the belt's material, effectiveness, and of course, whoopings. I'm kidding. It's the price. First, let's talk about the belt's look. I have to say that I really like this belt's appearance because it's both professional and stylish. This is something I could wear in any type of environment, whether you're in a casual or even a formal setting. It looks good on a suit or even a pair of jeans, and it comes in a range of different colors.
Coordinate. See, you got the coordinate.
I'll use this belt even if I'm not carrying a firearm, so I'm really happy when it comes to looks. Now let's talk a bit about the buckle. Wardrobe Architect sells their belts with a grip auto-lock buckle, which means there's a track on the inside of the belt that the buckle catches and fastens to. When you're ready to take the belt off, all you have to do is lift the lever and the strap slides right out. This buckle really adds to the belt's versatility in different settings because it's not too flashy or big. But what I like the most about it is how it's so subtle that people wouldn't suspect that you may be carrying, unlike buckles like this one. It's a dead giveaway. The only thing I'll mention is that the buckle's lever has a little bit of play, but other than that, I really like this buckle. Next up is the belt's material. When I got my belt, the first thing I noticed is that the belt strap is really stiff. That's because it isn't made of traditional leather. Wardrobe Architect uses a material that is 100% vegan and resistant to scratches, stains, and water. The material they use is called cork leather, and it comes from cork oak trees. You could tell just by looking at the belt that it's made of a cork-like material, and it doesn't feel anything like traditional leather. But at the same time, nobody can tell that it's not leather unless you look at it closely. I've been wearing my belt for the past few months, and the material hasn't frayed or splintered, and the color on my belt has remained the same overall. But I have noticed a small bit of the paint chipping. So when it comes to the belt's material, it's okay. Now that we're past how the belt looks, let's talk about how effective it is. As I mentioned earlier, this is an EDC belt, which means it's made to carry a firearm. And there's no point in carrying a firearm if you're unable to pull it out of the holster. I just use a traditional pancake holster for my firearm, so you may get different results. But when I carried mine, I thought my gun was secure and it wasn't loose. In fact, I felt the belt carried more of the gun's weight because it felt lighter and I didn't feel as much of it resting on my hip. And when it came to drawing and firing my weapon, it worked like a charm. It was easier for me to pull my gun from the hip and it didn't get caught as much as it did with my previous EDC belt. So I have to say that this belt is very effective. Now let's talk about the price. I checked online to see the prices of other tactical EDC belts and found that most were roughly around $60 to $100. On the Wardrobe Architect website, most of their belt straps came to be around $66 and their buckles were $20. But it costs $84 if you buy them both together. This may seem like an increase in price, but considering that the belt does give more support and it definitely improves my draw, I have to say that this price is reasonable. It's not the cheapest, but at the same time, the benefits you get from this are worth it, especially when it comes to the protection of yourself or your loved ones. So here we are, we have reached the end of the video, and I have to say, I'm really happy with this belt. It looks good in any fashion style, the buckle is stylish and secure, the material is good, and it's very effective for carrying a firearm. On top of that, I think it's reasonably priced, so I'm gonna have to give this belt 4 out of 5 bows. So how do you feel about this belt? If you've already bought one, leave a comment down below. And to those who haven't, let me know if you think you will. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with all your friends and family. With all that said, have a good one. Whoopsh.